It's 2019, January 1st, brand new year. I'm bringing you Dr. Matthews' message. It's me, Dr. Marcus Matthews, Doctor of Education, bringing you Dr. Matthews' message. All right. So the message that we're bringing today, first day of the year, 2019, you are priority number one. This is a very important concept I need you to grasp for 2019. You are priority number one. We're going to talk about the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, the how. Real simple. All right, the who is you. Okay? The what, priority number one. What does that mean to be priority number one? The when, right now, January 1st, 2019, moving forward. Where? In your life. You are priority number one in your life. If not, you need to be priority number one in your life. Okay? And we're going to talk about why. Why do you need to be priority number one in your life? Because your happiness is linked to your purpose. All right? Your happiness is linked to your purpose. Your meaning is linked to your purpose. Your peace of mind, everybody talking about be my peace. Right? Your peace of mind is linked to your purpose. And so ask yourself, how can I be working towards my purpose if I'm not priority number one in my own life? So you must be priority number one in your own life. Okay, what does it mean? How do you make yourself priority number one in your life? Today's message is going to be really short. It's going to be really simple. All right, the first thing you have to do, you have to plan your time. You have to account for your time. If you're living in your purpose, if you're moving towards your purpose, if you're moving in your purpose, the time you have, those 24 hours, they all need to be directed towards your purpose. They need to be working in a productive way to help you accomplish your purpose in life. So when we talk about you being priority number one, what are you doing with your time? Where is your time going? How are you spending your time? With whom are you spending your time? So that's number one. Putting your time in the place where it belongs. Now, some people may be out here and it's a blessing, right? It's a great thing to know your purpose. I work with children every day. I work with adults to help adults work with children as a dean of students. So my purpose, it involves helping our next generation to be able to walk in their purpose, right? Some of us are purpose as actors. Some of us are purpose as athletes. Some of us are purpose as helpers and supporters. Some of us are purpose as leaders. So when we talk about walking in your particular purpose, it is a blessing to know that you're walking in your purpose. I'll give you an example. When I was a classroom teacher, there was one particular student, and the way he carried himself, it was very unique. It was very confident, but it was not arrogant. It was not anything of that nature. He spoke to adults. He was very mannerable. But he was still a kid. He would talk a little bit, get in trouble from time to time. But he was a good kid, well-rounded kid, and he seemed to be at peace with himself. So one day I was talking to my students, and it was a brief discussion about finding your way, you know, what you want to be when you grow up and what you want to do. And he said, Dr. Matthews, I've already found my purpose. I'm going to do martial arts. I've already been taking martial arts since I was a child, and I love martial arts, and I practice in the evenings, and I go to class, and when I'm an adult, I'm going to compete with martial arts, and then I'm going to teach martial arts. I know what I'm going to do with my life. And it was at that moment that I realized why this young man was so confident and why he was so at peace and why he was able to exude this confidence about himself, because he had already found his own purpose at a very young age. We have adults who have not found their purpose. So you may look at this and you say, okay, sounds great. I should be walking in my purpose. My time, it should be going towards my purpose. But what if I don't know my purpose? Side note, if you do not understand your purpose, then it is your purpose to find your purpose. I'm going to say that one more time. If you have not found your purpose, it is your purpose to find your purpose. So how do I do that? How do I figure out what I'm supposed to be doing with my time on this planet, on this earth? Ask yourself, what do you enjoy? What activities do you enjoy? Do you like helping people? Do you like making things? Do you like working with your hands? Do you like to talk? Do you like communicating? Do you like working out? Do you like preparing meals? Right? It's not rocket science. It's not something that has to come out of the sky. It is, what do you do every day? That is connected to your purpose because you are good at the things you constantly do. And the things that you do, you get better at because practice makes better. Practice does not make perfect. Practice makes better. So if I'm doing things that I enjoy, I'm getting better at them. As I'm getting better at these things that I enjoy, I'm enjoying them even more. Right? So I was an educator. I loved educating. Love helping people to get better, to learn. Right? And then, okay, now I'm getting better at it and I want to teach even more. I'm enjoying this even more. So again, what are your gifts? What are your talents? What are your specialties? What are the things that make you you? What are the things that you excel at? What are the things that you do naturally that require very little to no effort and you enjoy? Let's put our time into those things. Let's investigate. Let's look a little deeper. That's where your purpose lies. Okay? So for those of us, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a shame. Okay? If you have not found your purpose, let's go ahead and evaluate that. Right? Look at what you're doing every day. Look at what you're good at. Look at what you enjoy. Continue to do those things. Improve upon those things. And there you will find your purpose. Okay? And once you found this purpose, then we roll back to the one lesson, right? To making yourself priority number one in 2019, planning your time and accounting for your time. Now, this could look like purchasing a planner and putting those things in your planner that must happen, right? That you need to do. Okay, I need to spend this much time in the gym. I need to spend this much time preparing my meals. I need to spend this much time working on my project, right? So that planner, even the desk calendar that you put on that kitchen table or in your office study, having that calendar, having that desk calendar, having that planner, right? And holding yourself accountable. And telling your friends, it's okay to say, I need to check my calendar. Hey, we're going to hang out. We got friends in town, the guys from high school, they come around. Okay, cool. When are we getting together? Where are we going to be? What time? Let me check my calendar. Let me check my planner because I'm working on some things that are really important right now. When I was working on my first book, I had to break that time. I had to compartmentalize and know, hey, this is study time. This is recreational time. This is me working on my book time. When I was writing my dissertation, you have to compartmentalize your time. And when things don't fit, your friends will understand. Right? We've heard this a million times. Those who matter, they don't care. Right? And those who care, they probably don't matter. Right? Because if someone is so upset that you couldn't go out for drinks, if someone is so upset that you missed the last episode of the reality show and you can't talk about it because you are working towards your purpose, how much of a support is that person? How much of a friend is that person? So again, 2019, You are priority number one. Plan your time. Hold yourself accountable to your time. And until the next time you get a message from Dr. Matthews, walk in your purpose.